Welcome back. Sports Simulator. World Cup. Got some classic World Cup action going on here. We got Sweden versus South Korea, or the Korean Republic. We're going to get straight into the action. Looks like a beautiful night out here in Russia. Lights on. Beautiful stadium.
Standing there, and it's one of those days that you don't tend to forget. Very proud of these players.
As the players take the field, we gaze around the stadium. Quite the crowd tonight. Sweden wearing the bright yellows as if to be a crossing guard of some sort. South Korea will be in the red today.
And we pause now for the national anthems.
The national anthems are over. We're about to get into the action here. Players shake up. Look to have a nice, fair, clean matchup here. Hope we get some goals. Last couple games we've watched, not too competitive. Couple blowouts. One game, 1-0, but not competitive throughout. And we'll go through the starting lineups.
Probably one of the two front men will slip behind the other and augment the midfield when required.
I think so. If they start getting overloaded in the middle of the park, that's always an option for this manager who doesn't like to fill his midfield.
And South Korea's lineup.
And the opposition, Alan, also 4-4-2 today.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see whether these two teams do actually cancel each other out.
Appears they're both using the same formation here. Hopefully we get to a lot of action. Looks at goal. That's the kind of soccer we want here. And Sweden kicks off. Looking to push a little early here. Getting the ball in possession. May want to slow it down.
Here they are on the attack. To the last.
Working towards the middle of the field.
Gives it back to it.
Still working towards that middle of the field there.
Here is Larsen.
Looks like they had to look for maybe a second. It was deep, but
Okay. Larsen.
dancing around. Back to the middle. A little bit strong touch there. Looks like they're in close. Sweden still in close. Take a shot. Off the crossbar. What passing. That was actually incredible. They passed the ball around. Had South Korea completely back on their heels. Take a shot. Just could not get it on the other end of that crossbar to knock it in.
Trying to pick out someone in the centre. It's good play until they got that.
South Korea can't seem to get it out now.
Larsen.
Sweden again. Another shot. Seemed to be going high on this South Korea goaltender. He gave very minimal effort, hoping it would go over, and it did.
Ali.
South Korea possessed the ball first time really this game and drive down the
Really
lane.
good game. Might be focusing on.
Looks like a cross going in.
Should come into this match.
Both players slide for it. Appears no one gets any touch to it, but it appears a corner is given. South Korea with a corner. Blasted in. Good look. The look was there. The goaltender all over it. Sweden back in possession.
Larson. You saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going. Read it.
South Korea now looking to make a move. Cross it in. Sweden clearing it out. Gets it back in possession.
Sebastian Larsson.
Peter moving forward some here.
Forsberg. The teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Now, Larsson. Well, this attack.
Attacking down the side. Sweden's got some space here. What can they do with it? If they dance too long, South Korea will take possession here. And they did.
The direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Now Lee.
South Korea looks to push the ball forward. Hanging around the middle. Looking. Sweden intercepts.
The move is broken down.
And South Korea has the ball in a good spot here.
Movement to intercept.
But too many Swedish defenders back.
Pressed high here.
Looking to push down the middle here.
Going in the opposition. with
Got South Korea running backwards, but
the ball back. The kicking.
they intervene. No harm done.
And here's Lee.
South Korea
Turn pass.
looking to work sidelines a little bit. They go back into the middle. Sticking with the middle, back to the sideline here.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
And Sweden takes possession.
Remember the challenge.
They got some runners going forward, and they just bring it to a halt, just like that.
Sebastian Larsson. The interception.
And turned over to South Korea.
More news on the injury, and Jeff Shreves is the man in possession of the information.
Appears to be an early injury.
Injury to his shoulder there, landed right on top of it. Sore, but he's tough. I think he'll carry on.
Jeff, thank you very
Report
much.
is he will carry on.
Sebastian Larsson. Now Larsson.
Sweden in the middle, passing back and forth. That was straight to the South Korean defender. Not sure where the look was supposed to go, but it probably was not supposed to go there.
Here's Park.
Getting forward well as a team now.
South Korea with a little space.
Strong tackle. Svensson.
A lot of passing going on early here. Couple shots on goal from Sweden.
Forsberg.
One fairly decent look from South Korea, although the goalie was all over it.
Young-Ki.
South Korea just clearing out some space.
Blomqvist.
Maybe trying to catch Sweden off guard and trying to get behind them there. Again, a poor pass straight to South Korean defender.
I like the look of this attack.
South Korea working backwards.
Young-Ki.
Strong pass. They had a cutter going through,
Lee.
but was not able to find him there. Crosses across the field. Sweden in possession. 5 minutes to go in this half. A lot of good action early. A lot of passing late in this half.
Lee. Young-Ki.
South Korea looked like to be behind the 8 ball at the beginning of this, but they've shown strong features coming back. Wide open in the middle field. Ooh, I was ready to go off on that. Unfortunately, just wide. Those are the looks South Korea needs to put in this matchup. South Korea back on possession, about 1 minute left. See how much added time they put on. South Korea again, and that one is in. I thought it was wide again, as South Korea fooled me on the last shot, but that one buried up in the corner. Beautiful shot. South Korea taking the lead here. going into the half. Big goal. Beautifully placed. Goalie, no chance. Gave an effort. He knew he wasn't going to get there. Put up in the top right corner. Can't ask for much more from that shot. Seemed to redeem himself after the miss. Even though I think it was a different player. But South Korea in general redeemed themselves.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. I don't know how much longer there is. This wasn't always the case when I started commentating.
2 minutes of added time. And that's a half.
1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes.
South Korea with a big goal going into half. That was absolutely huge. Take that lead going into the half. Sweden looked early, had 2 great looks, put one over the top, one nicked the top of the crossbar there, and went straight up. I see a competitive second half going. We'll see what South Korea comes out with and what Sweden comes out with. Once again, this is Sports Simulator World Cup.
It's a neat pass. Oh, it's off the bar. Song. Kim Shin-wook. Song. Oh, good goal, and now they're a goal to the good.
Welcome back to the second half. South Korea will kick off,
Second half for you.
getting that early goal. By early, I mean super late in this first half. But they take the lead. We'll see what they do with the possession at the beginning of this half.
This attack, a minute to it.
Sweden had their chances, didn't put anything away.
Here's Lee. Okay, so
South Korea seemed to be playing around with the ball a little bit here. Sweden needs to get that ball back though. And they do as they push forward.
Martin Olsen.
Pushing down the side.
Put it into the middle.
Cross goes in. Cross comes out. And South Korea back attacking. They got a lot of open space here. 2 defenders converging. We got another attacker trailing. Got a lot of space on that wing there. And Sweden
Get it away.
stops it like a brick wall.
Hector. Svensson.
Sweden in possession, working around a little bit.
He's coming forward with some danger.
Space up top. Look to cross. Strong cross. Saw what he was trying to do. Great play by the defender.
Will be a corner.
And we'll have a corner here. As the teams line up to take this corner. See if Sweden can produce an equalizer.
Well played in. Really commanding.
And taken by the keeper.
It's easy for a player of his ability to catch the corner.
South Korea clears.
Jason. Now Lee.
Look to work down the side. A lot of passing by the South Korean team.
Attacking well here.
Looking. Another shot on goal. Right at the keeper.
Work really to read the intention of the pass. Kim Shin-wook.
South Korea
Wicket. Quick.
turns over. Sweden on possession.
Ola Toivonen.
Looking for something here. They do need a goal. With South Korea scoring late in that first half. Need to produce something here. No offsides. No offsides again. Passing back and forth. Looking to work the middle. Similar to that first opportunity they had early in the first half.
There is some
But they pull it out.
in this position. Forsberg.
Passing back and forth again. Passing back. trying to find any sort of opening on the South Korea defense. Seems to be all locked up and not sure what happened there. Got a substitution coming, but that's the kind of play that will not win anything for Sweden, let alone this game. Just passing it directly out of bounds, just unaware of their surroundings. Sweden seemed to be at the end of that. Seemed the passing confused them. They got lost and just kicked it out of bounds. South Korea seemed to be very aware of where they are on the field and are taking advantage of that. Free kick, South Korea. Look to cross it, Sweden all over it. This will be a chance for Sweden, as there's only 2 defenders back, but South Korea gets back quick. They have 4 back behind already. But they are back in possession as well. Got some space. Put it into the middle. Sweden all over it. A little risky. Thought he might have wanted to head that, but Sweden back on possession. Closing in on 15 minutes left. Sweden's got possession, and back to South Korea. South Korea looked to close this out, only 15 minutes to go. Sweden hasn't had much chance since those beginning looks. They appear to be on the attack for a moment in this half, but game's not over till it's over, but South Korea is playing strong on the back end.
That's almost the click of the switch from the manager to say, right, we're going into our defensive game now.
As we close in on the 10-minute mark, South Korea got possession. Looks like they have something up top. They look at it, lost space. Feel like that was a rush shot. He had a little more space. But now Sweden has possession, and they seem to be on the attack, and they have some space here. But a poor touch turns it back over South Korea, and South Korea misses. Sweden back on the ball. They look to put something in the middle. South Korea back with the ball. If they can clear it out cleanly, Sweden's in some real trouble. And they appear to have done so. Sweden in real trouble. They're going to need a break here. South Korea attacking. Cross seemed unnecessary. Felt like he should have taken that into the corner and worked it out. But the clear, was that touched by South Korea? We have another substitution. It was not touched by South Korea. They have the ball here. And they look to work these last couple minutes. Cross, wide open in the middle. There it is. That's the dagger. There it is. Is that his second goal of the day? I believe it is. Came back strong from the early miss. Get 2 in here. Unbelievable. No chance. Just a rocket off the boot. Diving effort, but it was curving away. There's no way to get to it. South Korea will take this one. After an early miss, comes back 2 huge goals for South Korea. Sweden, after the early efforts, not much came. They look to get something in for pride only. But with 3 minutes left of added time, I don't see much coming. South Korea will just play around with the ball a little bit.
Pass, pass, pass. And the player with the ball has so many options. So they work so hard off the ball.
And Sweden takes it back. Could potentially do something. They will probably blow the whistle, and they do. And that is it, South Korea. 2-0. Good victory for South Korea. Sweden seemed to have blown their load very early in this. Had nothing much after those early opportunities. South Korea stayed strong throughout. Got 2 goals. Appeared to be strong performance from them. Fortunately, Sweden couldn't put anything behind the net. This has been another game of Sports Simulator World Cup. Join me again as we go throughout this whole World Cup. But for now, enjoy the highlights.
It's a neat pass. Oh, it's off the bar! Song. Kim Chin-wook. Song. Oh, a good goal, and now they're a goal to the good. Good forward play from them. Whipped in hard and low.